Hi Aquarius, here's a general look at your solar chart for February 2010. Now, even though you're still maybe keeping your cards close to your chest, or there's something going on in the background of your life, kind of behind closed doors, which has been like that for a while, and maybe coming more from your compassionate heart, that's going to be up until the 10th. But actually the overriding vibration will be more outgoing now and self-centered. It's almost as though you're allowed, you've got permission. So now's the time to put the past behind you. It's a time for your nurture more, for self-nurture, for self-improvement, getting on with things that you really personally want to get done. Energy and confidence is going to increase over this time. That's up until the 19th. And others will see you as more, dynamic and decisive than of late. Particularly with Venus, actually, the goddess of beauty and love in your sign. You're going to come across as more appealing in some ways, and you'll feel more open and friendly yourself, good in your skin. Others will pick up on that good vibe and reciprocate, because that's the way it works. Like attracts like. So this is an excellent time for you to use your diplomacy and persuade, or in some way charm your way to success. But remember that after the 12th you turn back into a pumpkin, just like the rest of us. So pull that Venusian string now, so that you have a nice little souvenir to keep for later. Now, if you're looking to get certain things done at the moment, or certain people on side, or kind of make somebody notice you, perhaps now's the time to do it, basically. Now, Mars in your partnership area means close relationships are pretty demanding at times. Mars has been there for many weeks and will be there until June, later on in the year. So at times others seem to me to be prickly or need careful handling, and conflicts are likely. Somebody might be a little bit like a kind of a ticking bomb. But anyway, with Venus in your sign, you've got a really, really good chance to come into to like a win-win solution, friendly compromise, clearing the air, particularly during those first 12 days of February. On the 7th and the 8th, you might have to avoid cross wires, or maybe there's some kind of misunderstanding going on there. So just be aware of that. Overall, however, this month, working as a unit is the key to success, as long as you understand that partnerships are going to be lively, and dialogue is important but can get heated at times, and you should back off with your ego. Now, from the 19th, that will be a time when you may start asking yourself, what am I fighting for? Is it really worth it? Or maybe, I need to look at this from another angle, and so maybe you'll be rethinking some aspects of things from the 19th. Now, you are in a lengthy cycle, which is going to last more than 2 years, where your previous beliefs and high-flying ideologies will be severely tested, Aquarius, and some of what you currently adhere to regarding your morals, your spirituality, your wisdom, your higher learning, your previous education, is going to get cut down to size over this next 2 and a bit years, as the full impact of what's doable hits you, because this life is limited and unfree, and you're no exception. However, these kind of high ideals will get reformed, as long as you hold the essence of that and don't get knocked off, or listen maybe to somebody else's flattery or whatever. So it could be that at the moment there are forces maybe beyond your control trying to pull the rug out from under your feet. That's what it might feel like. Or maybe you're shooting yourself in the foot again by setting your standards, your sights rather, too high. This is a kind of an ongoing thing. I must say that this aspect loosens up by the end of February, even though it is a long ongoing aspect over the year. So in February, I think that you may be working hard to eliminate perhaps useless structure or psychological pattern. Patience and perseverance are your best tools during this long drawn out process of breakdown and renewal. Now from the 12th, your aesthetic sense may be stimulated, and you're inclined to draw nice things towards yourself, have the urge to do some retail therapy, get taken out somewhere which is entertaining and just what the doctor ordered. Anything which adds to your sense of well-being is going to be more accessible from the 12th, I think, as long as it's just not a worthless self-indulgence. Although, of course, they do have their place too. So yeah, go on, go for a worthless self-indulgence. It's healing. So get something nice for yourself, have a makeover. At this time you can do well also in business, buying, selling, promotions, acquiring, but also getting a good price for, getting a good bargain. And you'll be more inclined also to make the most of what you've got, really appreciate the company that you keep as well. It's not just about stuff, it's not just about things, and it'll be easier to improve your comfort zone. And you'll also be valuing and admiring certain others. Now the 15th and to the 18th looks especially favorable regarding any of those areas. Good fortune could be with you, so you may get yourself, as I said, a bargain in some way, or something nice could drop in your lap. From the 19th, the focus is on material issues. In general, this is finances, maybe property, possessions. You could be weighing things up, considering your options, looking to see how to manage the resources that you have or capitalize on certain assets. And maybe that asset is yourself, Aquarius. Whatever it is for you anyway, but be careful you don't get so tangled up in this need for security or this need to improve your financial situation, or maybe your space in some way, that it ends up controlling you and you get obsessed by it all, because of course in that way you end up in some sort of mental straitjacket, and that also goes as well for these high-flying ideals of yours, setting the sights too high. Let your philosophy of life be a guideline, not a mental straitjacket. So you're going to have to be flexible on those sorts of levels too. Now Jupiter's recent move into Pisces signals that there's going to be many months ahead of potential positive expression in those areas to do with your personal material situation and your security, positive expansion, opening new doors which allow you to seize a chance to improve your material situation. Also, anything around your physical situation, nutrition, diet, fitness levels, you and for your nearest and dearest, maybe looking at other options, maybe going more holistic, whatever. Good opportunities for expansion there will be coming your way over 2010. So now is the time for you to envision how you'd like things to be and then feel that it is already so. Well, that's it for February. If you know your rising sign, have a listen to that too.